Pistons fans, what's up, man? We lose a tough one. Tough one in Golden State, man. 115, 110. Detroit Pistons just couldn't take care of business. Too many turnovers and too many free throws missed tonight. I kind of spoke on officiating. In my previous video. If you haven't seen that video, you need to go and check it out. But tonight, I can't even really blame that because 8 turnovers from your leading player is not a good look, especially when you're going up against Golden State. They're going to take advantage of every opportunity that they can, but just the turnovers in general as a team, we can't have that. We just cannot have that and expect to go in Golden State, and you can't get it more of a hostile environment because they are super excited ever since Jimmy Butler got there, and they've been winning games, man. So you just can't have that. You can't have that. You can't miss as many free throws as we missed tonight. You can't make stupid plays down at the end of the game. But we gonna break all of that down, man. Let's talk some Pistons basketball.
Hey, King paying for gas.
All right, man. So, man, that's a tough one. That's a tough one to swallow, man, because I love the intensity that both teams were showing towards each other. From Isaiah Stewart being an enforcer, basically telling Steph Curry to chill out because Steph Curry's finna come in front of that bench and do what he do. Y'all know what he do. He's the smiling assassin. You know what I'm saying? He's the guy. He taunts a lot, and the league tends not to really act like they see it, but he does. He talks. He dances in front of the bench. He does little things. Isaiah Stewart wanted none of that. So, but at the same time, we got a guy on our side that does the same in Beasley. So Beasley was going at it with those fans out there. Some of those players, he like I say, he got the heart of a real Detroit guy, man. So, he's not gonna take nothing from nobody. He ain't scared of nothing out there. Just got to be a little bit smarter in that fourth quarter, man, for some of our players. Including Beasley. You can't just have your back turned and not be up pressed on Steph Curry. Allow him to turn around and get an and one like that. That you cannot allow that type of stuff, man. You have to stick to Steph Curry. Somebody else has to beat you in that situation. It shouldn't be and ones. It shouldn't be a Draymond 3-pointer. You know what I'm saying? During when Draymond touches that ball, you got to get up on that guy. You know what I'm saying? You can't just, sag off and let him shoot a 3. It's still Draymond. You know what I'm saying? Even though he ain't got the greatest percentage, in these situations, you do not leave Draymond at the 3-point line. All Golden State wants to do is shoot 3-pointers. And for some reason, guys kept cutting under. Guys kept sagging off. It was driving me crazy. They want to shoot. He prefers to shoot a 3-pointer, especially at this age. He does not want to go to the rim and get contact. You know what I'm saying? So I would prefer that. I would prefer him go to the rim and get a layup than shoot a 3-pointer. It's a game of mathematics, man. That's how it works. So, like I said, slow start to the game for Tobias. Just couldn't knock nothing down in the beginning of the game, but in the second half, he definitely woke up. Knocked down some timely 2-pointers for us, man. Schroeder tonight, in the second half, I just wasn't feeling it. I was totally against the taking Asar off the floor in the fourth quarter. That really burnt me up. Like, why are we taking him off? First of all, The reason you had a lead, coaching staff, the reason why you had a lead is because you were creating turnovers. You were scoring off of those turnovers. Don't take Ausar off the floor. Stop doing that in the fourth quarter. Schroeder moves like a snail with the basketball. He is slow with the basketball. Leave Ausar in the game because they're going to pick at guys like him. They're going to go after him and Beasley because they know that those guys are not great defenders. You got to leave Ausar out there. Ausar was pestering people out there, man. So you don't take him out the game in the critical point of the game like that. That made 0 sense tonight. 0 sense. So, and in the situation where you down 3 points against Golden State, you don't go to the rim and shoot a layup or get a dunk. You don't do that. You need a 3. You got to match Golden State. You're not going to beat Golden State like that. You need a 3-point shot. Y'all had 24 seconds. That is plenty of time for y'all to set up a play to try to get a guy open for 3. Period. You bring Stu out there too because he can shoot a 3. Durant, you got to sit down right now. You know what I'm saying? It's simple stuff. Simple stuff that could have helped you in the situation at the very end of the game, man, because you made enough mistakes to be down 20. So being in the game still at that point was amazing. And it's simply because, like I said, you was turning those possessions, those turnovers you created, you turned them into points, man. You know, so it's like I said, it's tough, man, because you want them to win these type of games. I don't want them to keep beating them, you know, the average to below average teams. I want them to beat the real contending teams. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's a you know, a pat on the back type of ordeal. Yeah, it's Golden State. Y'all went hit toe to toe with them, but no, it's time out for that. We got to win these games. We have to win these games, man. So you can get used to doing that. You have to be able to win games on the road in the playoffs. You see what I'm saying? So it's time to start winning these games. It's time to start, you know, taking care of the basketball at the very end of the game. These turnovers just kill us. You know what I'm saying? If y'all need to be in the gym during the day, during practice, just doing dribbling drills, do that. Because for some reason, y'all lose the ball. Y'all lose the ball too much. You know, yeah, they be, you know, hitting your arms and everything. The refs don't call nothing. That's why I made my point. That's why I made that video. It wasn't just for Cade. It was for the team in general. And I appreciate all the feedback that came with that video. But let me tell you guys something. None of you guys was telling me nothing that I don't know already. None of you guys was telling me nothing that I don't know already. I know about the bad boy Pistons. I know about the go to work Pistons. And what you don't seem to know about the go to work Pistons is they actually did respect the go to work Pistons. They were given, Ben Wallace you couldn't get more respect for all the offensive fouls that he drew. He went up against Shaq in the finals, man, and they still gave the Pistons respect. So maybe I just know a little bit more than you do. For those who came in there with the go to work Pistons comments, yeah, the go to work Pistons earned it. They earned that respect. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's just by playing solid defense, but mainly playing Larry Brown basketball, which is play the right way. You know what I'm saying? And which this team is trying to do, but the refs are really making it hard. It's like they got it out. That young ref, I don't know, the young ref. The young ref was getting on my nerves tonight. You know what I'm saying? So I just, yeah. But this is not a game I'm blaming on the refs. I'm blaming this game solely on free throws and turnovers. You cannot do that and win basketball games, especially close ones, against a Golden State Warriors team. The entire team y'all was going through that stretch. Steph Curry was just sitting over there watching. And he got in the game at the end and stretched and became a problem like he usually is. You know what I'm saying? But you could have kept that a little bit more under control with a little bit more sound defense. You got to have the defense against these teams. If you do not have the defense, man, you're not going to win these games. Simple and plain. You have to have the defense. I know that's a tall task. It's Steph Curry, but at the same time, somebody else got to beat you. Y'all should know this by now. Somebody else got to beat you. You know, him and Jimmy Butler touch the basketball. I don't care. We switch. It ain't no cutting up under. We switching. Somebody else got to beat me today. So that's just that, man. You know, that's how I feel about this game. But we got to get back on the winning side of things because we don't want to fall back too far. I know Indiana was down last time I checked. I don't know if they lost that game or not, man, but that's another reason why you have to win these basketball games. It's the opportunities to you know, gain and get ahead when it comes to the Bucks in Indiana and try to move up a couple more spots. So with that said, leave it in the comment section, man. Let me know what you guys thought about this game today. It was very, very intense, very, very high energy. Really, really good basketball game. I appreciate these type of games, man. But those turnovers and those free throws killed us. So what did you think about the strategy in the fourth quarter? I'm interested to know that. And yeah. Let's go Pistons, man. I'll see y'all next game. Peace.